All right, what's going on, guys? Casey here, and my throat got clogged up as soon as I started the episode. Thank you guys for being patient here. I'm sorry about the longer wait for this last episode. I had a little bit of identity crisis with this series that I wanted to do. And I actually did record another episode, but I'm not going to be putting it out because it was just a shitty episode. Like, basically, it was about 40 minutes of me fumbling around the menus and trying to change up my playstyle because I have thought long and hard about it, and to just play out every single series is going to take way too long, and it's not something that we should really do. So I tried to play a little bit like I've seen other Let's Players do, and it kind of was outside of my style as well because I'm not super familiar with the menus, and like I said, I was just kind of fumbling around it and not really being too helpful, and it just wasn't a good video. So we are further ahead in the season than we were on the last episode, but I will try to start putting out some more regular content for this series now that I have gotten a little bit more experience. I'm not good yet, but I've played through a couple other games, and I'm learning the game a little bit better, and I'm starting to find my play style here. So what I want to do is each episode, at least for now, we're going to play through a series. It's going to kind of depend on where we are in the season, but you're going to get some gameplay for sure. And this time we're going to be playing up against Minnesota. You can take a quick look how we're doing, 12 and 17. Not too good. We're in a very tough division. This division has always been really tough. To me, it feels like the hardest division in the league, but I'm not super familiar with some of the other ones. But I mean, we got New York, Tampa Bay, Boston, and Baltimore. It's going to be tough. So we're having a series against Minnesota, but we'll take a quick look at how our players have been doing here. We got some batting leaders. Josh Donaldson batting 308, Devin Travis 287, and Diaz batting 242. Donaldson leading in home runs and RBIs. He's basically our best player, which I guess is to be expected. Leading in WAR as well by 1.6. And as for pitching, AHHH has had a good start, but the rest of our pitchers have been really struggling. If we take a look at the lineup here, we can see our starting pitchers really, really struggling. Marcus Stroman 2 for 4. Or 2-4, sorry, with an over 5.8 ERA. Happ is the only one with a reasonable ERA. Everybody else has just been getting slammed. So it's a little weird. These guys are not doing too great. Happ here doing the best though. We do have Joe Biagini in here as a starter, which is not very good for our rotation. Also, I learned that this guy's name is pronounced Jaime Garcia, so I've been calling him Jamie Garcia. I'm sure you can forgive me for that one. I just didn't know until I saw him on TV the other day. And even Estrada has been getting shellacked. So our pitching has really not been all that good. You can take a look at the stats all over here. As for the bullpen, similar stories, although a couple more successes here. Ryan Tepera doing pretty good. Osuna, of course, doing great with a sub-2 ERA. I'm really loving that. And this guy here, Carlos Alejandro Ramirez, has done very well so far early on in this season. But really, Sung-Won Oh has just been getting dominated. 8.18 ERA is pretty terrible. And Aaron Loop is, just coming in occasionally. But we can see here the pitching has just really been not that great. And as we go into the lineup, we can take a look at the averages here and see... Wait, is there a better screen for this? I guess this is the best screen. Pretty much everybody is not doing very well. Donaldson's the only one who is holding up his end of the bargain. Same thing with Travis is doing okay. But the rest of them, Granderson hitting 254. Everyone else is below 250. So it's really not that good. Russell Martin. Wait, who's leading the team in strikeouts? It's not Russell Martin. Can you believe it? It's actually Elidmus Diaz and Justin Smoke, who has been doing pretty poorly this season. But I've got some lineups set up. I've got the rotation set up, and we're ready to jump into another set of games here against Minnesota. We're starting with Jaime Garcia. So we'll see how he can do. And I think this style of recording is going to be pretty good. One other thing I should mention, we are recording this video with my dog in the room, my dog Mo. My other dog Thistle is in the other room. So if she hears anything that happens in the hallway, we're going to be hearing her bark. You guys have already heard that before. And he just makes random noises from time to time, and he's much closer to the mic than he usually ever is. So if you hear him groaning or anything like that, that's just him. I'm kind of hoping he does because it's pretty funny, but yeah. So, actually, one thing I wanted to do real quick, I just want to take a quick look at our... Oh, I deleted it. Shit. Okay. We did have a report, but I deleted it, so we don't anymore. Okay, let's jump into this series. Paul Molitor is their head coach, their manager. Lance Lynn starting for them. He has a 3.07 ERA, which is better than almost all of our starting pitchers. And let's go ahead and kick things off. Toronto holds down last place in the AL East. Minnesota is 14-13, second in the AL Central. Lance Lynn is 2-2 with a 3.07 ERA. Cutter, changeup, sinker, curveball, and fastball. And he strikes out Travis to kick off the game. So let's go ahead and start simming by half inning here. Where's my pitcher? There's Garcia down here. He's got 65 stamina, so he'll be good for a few innings at least. Giving up a run in the second, of course. We do have Troy Tulowitzki back, by the way, which is something I probably should have mentioned. He is back in the lineup after injury. Garcia is up to 30 pitches. He gives up another run in the third. We're not getting anything done here. 45 pitches, and at least he's keeping his pitch count pretty low, which I'm happy with. We're not getting anything done on offense here. 75 pitches. We're going to start to cool it a little bit with him. He does make it through the 6th inning, which is very good. He's had a great start, like, don't get me wrong, but we have 3 hits and no runs. And Lance Lynn, 95 pitches here. Let's see if we can get some runners in scoring position. Of course, we cannot. And Garcia here getting pretty late into the game. I'm going to give him runners in scoring position. We have a leadoff double, so we will be switching out our pitchers. So who do we have here? We have a switch left and right, so it basically doesn't matter. And we have a lot of tired pitchers here as well. So let's go with, we're down by 2. Hey, let's give this guy, I mean, he's got a great ERA right now. So let's go with him and see how he can get through this inning here. We're going to let him pitch. All right, he walks. Runners on first and second, no outs. That's going to be an infield fly. We like that. That's pretty much exactly what we want in this situation because now we have access to the double play ball. And we could pitch to contact. See, this is where I feel like sometimes I'm outthinking myself. But if you pitch to contact, it's essentially looking for a ground ball. Let's see if we can do this. Hey, look at that. Oh, it goes right through the hole. Second baseman can't get to it. That guy is going to run all the way home. So there we go. It backfired right in our face there, which sucks. He's at 12 pitches. There's still only 1 out. We still have runners on first and second. And this is basically their last batter. We're just going to pitch at him. We strike him out. That brings off their leadoff guy, who is a right-hander. And we are... I always lose where it is. RHP is right-handed pitcher. Yeah, okay, so we're right-handed as well, so this is good. Yeah, we get him. There we go. Okay, so we give up another run. Once again, our offense is just totally stagnant here. We're going to... Let's see. We're in the heart of our order here, so let's go ahead and play it out. Pilar, 0 for 3 this game. He's going to pop up to, I guess, the shortstop. And now we have JD. He's been 0 for 3 today as well. Wow. All these weak pop-ups here. They do have a new pitcher in the game, by the way, Addison Reed. And Curtis Granderson, he is going to ground out to second base. And this is the kind of thing that we can expect from my team, who is just actually pretty terrible at scoring runs right now. Let's let this pitcher go for a little bit longer. He only has 30 stamina. Oh, that's a freaking line drive right into the gap here. That's at least a double. Might even be a triple. He's going for 3. And that's a lead off. Okay, so we don't like that. We're getting shellacked here by the Minnesota Twins. And now we're in the heart of their lineup. Right, and switch. So we'll bring up Danny Barnes, I guess. He hasn't been great this season, but we don't really have anything else. Look at all our relievers are all tired. So we're going to have to get through the 8th inning here with Danny Barnes. Oh my God. He could have... Can you believe this? We could have got the play at home. At least that's what it looked like. But instead we'll give up the run and allow a runner on second with an error. That's a pretty hard hit ball, but Tulo's going to be able to play that. He's not making any errors. That's going to be a pop out in foul territory, so we're happy with that. How is Barnes doing in pitches? Only 4 pitches. Okay, we're loving that. Let's just pitch right at Kenny Vargas here. He's hitting 269 this season. That is lined right to Justin Smoke, and that'll be an easy out. All right, we're in the bottom of the top of the 9th here, and this is where it's all gonna have to happen. Justin Smoke is good, or he's supposed to be good. This pitcher has an ERA of 0.75. He strikes out Smoke. We have Diaz here, who has actually been doing okay. His ratings are not terrible, so I'm not gonna sub him out.
Strike 3.
Okay, he just watches that. Yeah, everyone's had a bad day at the plate so far. Steve Pearce.
Strike 3.
Their closer comes in and just strikes out the side. That's going to be a shutout for Minnesota. We're not liking that. Take a look at the stats if you care about that. Garcia gets hit with the loss, which he deserved. Even though he had a relatively good game, it was still 3 earned runs. And let's go ahead and move on to the next game of the series. Yeah, it's not looking good for Toronto. I'm thinking so far, you know, we're definitely going to be sellers. I don't know. I've never been a team manager, right, or a team owner. So to me, though, it seems like why would we want to keep our assets that are going to keep us hovering, like away from absolute worst in the league, but we're still bad enough to the point where we're not making any progress? To me, it doesn't really make sense. Let's go ahead and just go right off with the half-inning stims. We get a run in the first, which I'm happy about. This time we have Marcus Stroman starting. He's got a lot of stamina. He's had a terrible start. Let's see if he can turn that around here. So far, we got 2 scoreless innings out of him with only 1 hit. 2 more hits in the third, but no runs. We have only managed 1 run so far. And, of course, we give that up here in the bottom of the 4th. Let's see if we can keep going. Stroman's only at 71 pitches. He can take the 5th. He gives up another run, of course, because why not? They have a relief pitcher coming in, Taylor Rogers. He's not great in terms of his ratings, so maybe we can get something going with him. We do actually tie up the game. Stroman's at 87 pitches in the 6th. I'm going to give him runners in scoring position. Looks like he gave up a home run. So that is awesome. Gives up the lead once again. He's at 92 with 1 out. Let's give him another chance to... Oh, did he give up another home run? Cool. So Stroman is just pretty much absolute garbage at this game. He's going to finish off the inning, though. Oh, my God. It's just going from bad to worse here. 2 outs. Runner on second. Byron Buxton at the plate. And Stroman, with his last batter he's going to be facing, manages to get a fly out to center field. But he gives up 2 more runs in the 6th. So... once again, Toronto in a position where we need our batters to step up and give us something to be happy about. Randall Grichuk is new to the team. He's only batting 181. It's been awful. Can we get any action going? Okay, so we actually do. We have runners on first and second here. No outs. Curtis Granderson. We're only down by 2. How do we want to handle this? We have Russell Martin coming up. Nothing to be too ecstatic about. I'm thinking about bunting to move the runners, to be honest. And I think I'm going to do that. We're going to bunt. With Granderson? Oh, okay. It looks like he actually just swung. Oh, he did bunt. Fires to the third baseman? What? Okay. So somehow we didn't advance the runners. Now we have double play option with Russell Martin at the bat. What can he do? Oh, it's a wild pitch. Okay. So, oh, what? Bases loaded. Oh, it's not. No, sorry. The symbol up here indicated it was bases loaded, but it wasn't. All right, what's this count here? 1 and 2. Swing away, Russell. Let's get a sac fly at least. Come on. Okay, we're going to attempt this. Oh, it fell in. Okay, base hit for Russell Martin. He's going to get an RBI. That's incredible because now we have a chance to tie the game here with Alidmiz Diaz. Actually did hit a couple homers in real life here, so he's got power. Oh, new pitcher comes in. Addison Reed strikes out Diaz, so now we have 2 outs here for Steve Pearce. Steve Pearce has been known to clutch it up in his time, but no, in this case he strikes out, leaving us down by 1. And that means that Stroman is still on the hook for the loss here. We're only in the 7th. We have like no... Okay, well, we do have... We're going to bring out Tepera. Tepera's been doing well this season. Give him runners in scoring position. And, okay, we got 1 out. Runners on first and second. We are just getting out of the heart of their lineup. This guy's batting .205. He's going to crush that one to deep center field. Will Pilar make it? Oh, he jumps up on the warning track. Did he make the catch? Yes, he did. Okay, thank God. And it looks like the runner tagged. That's good. It's good to see Pilar making the big plays because that's what we pay him for. It's pretty much all he's good at in this game. But he's been letting us down in the past. Okay, so 2 outs here. Runners on first and second. Robbie Grossman batting .274. We're going to... I don't necessarily need to pitch around him, do I? I mean, Vargas isn't very good. I'm going to try pitching around since we have the base open. We're going to be careful about it. Well, we can see how that paid off for us here with an RBI single here for the Twins. Extending their lead to 2. Tepera gives up a run. And then Kenny Vargas is who we were trying to get at in the first place. He's going to lift it up to center field, and that's going to be an out. Okay. So once again, we are down by 2. And we have the heart of our lineup coming up. Let's go ahead and watch it live here. Swing away for Devin Travis. We got another new pitcher coming in.
Strike 3, you're out.
All right, we strike out. These guys just have the greatest relievers ever made.
Strike 3.
Even Josh Donaldson. Oh, that's Pilar. Okay. Josh Donaldson does manage to make contact, but it's hit right at the left fielder, and that's it for that inning. All right, who do we have that we can bring in here? Probably... I mean... Sungwon Oh has been terrible. What we should probably do is bring in Osuna. How many innings does he have? 11? It's more than any other bullpen except for Loop. No, except for Sungwon Oh. No, wait. I'm looking at the wrong numbers here. We'll bring out Osuna. His goal is to keep this game within 2. Can he do it? He does get a strikeout to kick things off. That's going to be a grounder to first base. So we'll get the out there. And lastly, Byron Buxton strikes out. All right, nice job, Osuna. He gets the job done. Now it's up to the Jays to do some work here. Randall Grichuk. Another new pitcher coming in. Hildenberger.
Strike 3.
Strikes out. This is just insane how many of our batters are striking out. Oh, somebody was hurt there. It looks like it was the pitcher who was hurt. So now they have Zach Duke for Kendrys Morales. Oh my God. You guys are seeing this. Like, this is just a little ridiculous.
Strike 3.
Might as well, right? Just rub it right in. That's the end of the game. All right. Oops, I skipped the stats. All right, so we have one more game here against Minnesota. We've already dropped the first 2. Are we going to get swept by the Twins? We have AHHH starting. They have a pitcher with a relatively bad record starting, so maybe we can actually get some runs in here. It's been tough. Our offense is trash. Okay. All right, we get a run in the second. Hap has a tiny bit of run support. Already at 33 pitches. Now he's at 47. Doing well. Only one hit against. Here we go. Tacking on a second run. 60 pitches for Hap. He makes it out of the fifth. Now he's at 76. I'm going to give him runners in scoring position here in the sixth inning. He allows a home run. That is awesome. A leadoff home run. But he does make it out of the rest of the inning. All right, can we get anything done here? We need to pile on some run support. There we go. One more run. He's at 90 pitches here in the seventh. I mean, it could happen, right? Let's give him runners in scoring position. Okay, 2 outs, runners on first and second. And we're facing right-handed batter, Byron Buxton. Oh, man, are we going to bring out Sue? Or Sungwon-Oh, I mean? I mean, his ratings are good. Let's give him a chance here. Put him into the game in a big spot. Let's see if he can ruin it for us. .18 ERA. That's insane. He does come in and get the pop hit, though. So that's good. We are retaining a lead here, finally. We'll go right through this inning. We actually tack another one on. I'm happy with that. He only threw 3 pitches. We have left, right, right. So he just has to make it through Mauer. There we go. Should be an out. Okay, and now these guys should be a little bit better for him. Oh, he walks him on 4 pitches. Okay. We have Miguel Sano. Batting .319. He's got 70 power. We're going to pitch around. All right, I like that. Infield fly. Robbie Grossman, 276. We got 2 outs. We can just pitch right at him here. And we get him. All right, good job. So, Sungwon-Oh, I think? Sorry, I mean, it's going to be hard for me to remember. But he does well here. Doesn't allow any runs. So, I know we haven't watched our team hit, but when we're leading like that, we don't really have to. All right. Feeling a little bad about using Osuna in the previous game now, but we're going to have to pull him out here for the close. Let's see how well he does. Opponents are hitting 160 against him. That's incredible. All right, we get the leadoff out. Mitch Garver strikes out. And lastly, hopefully, Eddie Rosario. He's batting .211 this season. Facing Osuna. He's going to line it up the middle. That's going to be a base hit. And it's not going to be that simple for Osuna, as now he has to face off against Adrianza, who's only batting .146, so of course we can just pitch right at him, and we get him. So we do manage to take one game from the Twins. You guys can kind of get an idea of how our team has been struggling, really, to score runs, even against a team like the Twins. I mean, that pitcher had like a 5 or 6 ERA, and we only managed to get 2 runs off him until the other pitcher started to come in, I think. Yeah, 2 runs. He did take the L, which sucks for him because given his ERA, he was actually playing pretty well. And AHHH picks up a win. Again, only allowing 1 earned run. He is the shining light of the Blue Jays rotation. And he's doing well. We're really hoping Stroman can pick it up because I'm telling you, we're going to be sellers at the time of the trading deadline. We do not have an opportunity to win in the playoffs. I don't think it's going to happen. So the next time we come back, we're going to play out this day, by the way. We're going to take a quick look. I think it's in here. Where do I go to see? Actually, it's here. Reports, schedule. So we're going to play through at least this month. And let's see, in June, ooh, I already see one. We got a Who do we want to showcase in the next episode? I'm thinking it's Baltimore. I think I want to do a series against Baltimore. It is going to be a 4-game series, but I am not the biggest fan of Baltimore, so I would love to go into Baltimore and hopefully do some damage to them in their hometown. So that's where I'm planning. It might be different if I forget or if I change my mind, but we'll be coming back for a series against Baltimore. We'll take a look at how the team's been doing and, an update on that, and we'll keep continuing throughout this season. Again, it's not looking too great for us here as we're at the bottom of the division, but, hopefully it'll pick up. I don't think it will, so I wouldn't get too excited about Stroman or even Donaldson. I'm not afraid to just ship them out for some pretty good prospects. Well, hopefully we'll be able to do that. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching. Again, thank you for dealing with me not putting out an episode in a while. I was just learning the game a little bit more, and I'm still not where I want to be, but I'm getting there. So, hope you guys enjoyed, and we will see you next time.